Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Flicker for the month of September. So we're going to do a medicine wheel spread uh, that looks at following the alchemy of the medicine wheel. And I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. And then I will be using the Energy Oracle to clarify. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's go ahead and get started for the flickers for September. So we always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And we start here with this spider energy. And this spider energy is the creator of prosperity through life's work. This is a card of being process oriented and seeing creativity everywhere. But like I said, it's about enjoying the process, not just reaching the end result. So let's clarify this spider energy. So with the spider, we have a woman holding a heart. So this speaks to, again, the feminine, first of all, the divine feminine, and I see like creating with love. I see you being very playful in your creativity this month, and using that playfulness in your creativity will create that prosperity that I talked about, and it's going to make you feel very appreciative, very enthusiastic. Absolutely love that. Next, we go to the east of the wheel, and here we have this dolphin energy. So this is so raw power sits in the east of the wheel, and this is what is coming through here. So raw powers is number 11 in the great teachers. Um, and it's saying that your power this month is going to come from a strong spiritual connection, a strong spiritual practice. Um, So the one thing I would suggest is that if you don't have a spiritual practice, start one. And it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can be very, very simple. For an example, part of a spiritual practice can be doing gratitudes in the morning. Write three things that you are grateful for, just as an example. Um, but let's clarify this dolphin energy. So with the dolphin, we have the door to value. So yes, definitely this strong spiritual practice um, is going to allow you to know your own value, to know your own power, is what I would say. So that the value in this sense is not a monetary value. It's a value of what's important to you. And as you develop your spiritual practice, you are going to discover, I think, that your values may change a little bit. So next we go over to the west of the wheel. And here we have octopus energy. So this octopus energy is a card of reaching, of yearning. It could kind of say that at the moment you may be lacking some boundaries, whether this is boundaries with yourself or boundaries surrounding other people. It could also say that there's like a neediness or a clinginess that is occurring in your life at the moment. And again, this could be yourself, or it could be somebody else that is around you. But let's clarify this octopus energy. So with the octopus, yes, okay, so we have the attachment card with the octopus. So it's almost like It's kind of a feeling like somebody has an attachment to you. I do, this is what is coming through now is that this neediness or this clinginess, this is coming from an attachment that somebody else has on you. Mm. And it's really saying that, and again, care sits in the west as well. Mother Earth sits in the west. And it's really saying that there needs to be some boundaries put in place with whoever this is, or whatever this is. There really needs to be some boundaries put in place. And I'm also getting the feeling that you could really use um, some of you could really use some time to yourself. Next, we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have this fox energy. So the fox is the wise teacher. They are quick to learn. They adapt well. They are magical. And it speaks to connection and partnership. So I see us, and again, down in the south of the wheel um, is our emotions. So I do kind of feel like for a lot of the flickers this month, partnership and connection is going to be huge for them. But let's clarify this fox energy. So with the fox, we have indecision. Okay, so there could be some indecisiveness about your connections or about the partnerships that you have. And this indecision cards, so there's a couple different paths that you can take. Um, so I would really like reconnect with who you are. First of all, really connect with who you are, and then look at the connections that you have in your life and the partnerships that you have in your life, and spend some time considering which connections are serving you, and maybe which aren't. Or is there a new connection that you wish to make? Is what I would say also. So next we go up to the north of the wheel. And here we have rabbit energy. And this is the north is the area of our minds. So the rabbit kind of says that we may be a little bit fearful, or overwhelmed a little bit in our minds. This is really what I see, a lot of overwhelmed and a lot of fear. And I would say be cautious of your thoughts and the words that you use on yourself, because those thoughts and those words do shape your destiny. Let's clarify this rabbit energy. So with the rabbit, we have patience. So be patient with yourself, especially as you work through the any fear that you might be trying to overcome at the moment. Just be really, really patient with yourself, and take things slow. Don't try to rush through it. Try to work through it is what is coming through. Don't rush through it, and don't push through it. Work through it, and really let go of all those fears that are running around in your mind right now. And next we go over to the southeast of the wheel, and here we have the cosmic egg. So the cosmic egg represents our seventh chakra, our crown chakra. So this says that everything is unfolding as it should. You are unfolding your cosmic connection as well, and it feels like you are going on a long journey to self-realization, or you have been on a long journey of self-realization. And here, this is kind of saying too that even when we think that the journey is complete, it never actually ends. It always starts over again. So Celebrate your oneness, um, and celebrate the journey, but enjoy the journey as well. Let's clarify that cosmic egg. Hmm. So with the now isn't that funny? Okay, so here we have the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So cosmic egg, seventh chakra, seventh chakra. So that's kind of the universe saying I meant what I said, right? So really allow yourself that journey to self-realization and that oneness with yourself and the universe. Really sit with that this month. The idea of oneness, and again, just feel the infinite within the finite is actually what's coming. I hope that makes sense to you. Um, Next, we go over to the southwest of the wheel, and here we have lion energy. So the lion energy is a patient and regal energy. Um, And it's also a card of personal and spiritual growth, which I think, again, collectively, everybody I think right now is experiencing personal and spiritual growth. But the lion is the epitome of peace and strength. He is the complete master of self and self-transformation. Hmm. And it's really saying, so again, sacred dreams of life are down there in the southwest of the wheel. As well as your dreamer animal. Your dreamer animal is really coming through, and it's saying to you to focus your energy on your dreams. Have patience, but focus your energy on your dreams and use precise words and actions towards those. Don't waste your energy or your resources. Let's clarify that lion energy. So with the lion, we have this fourth chakra. So that is the heart chakra. So yes, again, like this epitome of strength and peace. This comes from the heart. This comes from, like I said, the mastery of yourself. And with that mastery of self comes an innate love for yourself. So your dreamer animal is really asking you to love yourself so much. And it's saying just observe your heart this month. Just observe your heart, and what it is that your heart wants and what your heart needs, and spend some time with that dreamer animal, and or your inner child, and just give yourself lots and lots of love this month. Okay, next we move to the northeast of the wheel, and here we have crow energy. So hmm, the crow energy is interesting. Okay. So it's saying that you really are spiritually strong right now. You may not realize actually how strong you are, but that spiritual practice is really going to help you understand how truly strong you are, both physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I think there's a lot more strength in you than you realize. And um, as you develop this strength and this confidence within yourself, everything is going to be made clear for you. You are going to be able to start seeing those things that you couldn't see before. Let's clarify that crow energy. Community. So seeking also sits in the northeast of the wheel. the great teacher of seeking. And I really feel like you are, some of you could be seeking community. And community is going to be very, very good for you. I would actually look, search out like-minded individuals. Um, Again, as far as developing a spiritual practice, um, reach out to your community. What do other people do for their spiritual practice? And now I'm not saying that you have to do what they are doing. I'm just talking about getting ideas and sharing ideas with your community, and finding what works for you, right? Because a spiritual practice is very personal, right? It is very much your own, but it doesn't hurt to see what other people are doing, and again, use what works for you and get rid of the rest, right? But your community will support you as you go through this and as you go through that mastery of self and that self transformation. I love it. That's beautiful. And now to the northeast of the medicine wheel, the last card in the spread. And here we have this zebra energy. So the zebra energy, this is asking you to be young at heart. It's asking you to open your mind, which again makes sense because you have both of those two seventh chakra cards, two of those crown chakras. So it's asking you to open your mind and expand your worldview. Don't be afraid to be a little bit eccentric, um, or go on an epic adventure is actually what's coming through. If you have the opportunity to go on an adventure this month, take that opportunity and try to be young at heart. Try to see things almost with the excitement of a child, is what I would say. Mm. Let's clarify that zebra energy. So with the zebra, yes, we have the door to spirit. So again, that connection with spirit, that spiritual practice is very important this month for the flickers. And I do think that if you have the opportunity to go on an adventure, like I said, with that zebra energy, um, this is going to open up your mind and expand your worldview, and open the door even wider for spirit to start, or not to start, but for spirit to work in your life. I love that. I think that's a beautiful reading for you flickers. Okay, so now we're going to pull three main themes for the month. Okay, so we have the guardian of the land, protection. We have hummingbird spirit, joy. And we have the crystal cave, trust. So our three main themes for the flickers are trust, joy, and protection. So the first thing actually I want to address is this protection, okay? Because uh, when our with the double seventh chakra cards, when our crown chakras are open, our energy is very open. So one of the things that I would say is that make sure that you are protecting your energy, and this could be part of your spiritual practice of protecting your energy. Making sure that you don't have any energy vampires that are clinging on to you, um, or yeah, anybody just tapping your energy from you. So really protect your energy, cleanse and clear every day. Make sure that you are not carrying somebody else's energy, is what I would say. And again, as long as you protect your energy, I do feel this month is really going to be full of a lot of joy. But it's also saying to trust yourself. with that cave. Trust yourself, trust your inner knowing, trust that you are heading in the right direction, and that, yeah, like I said, that really trust that inner knowing that you know that you are protected, and that you are loved, and that spirit is working in your life. Okay. So that was the September reading for the Flickers. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. I thank you so much. Again, I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.